Then it's the human factor, and I know I've talked a lot about this today, but I'm really passionate about this. I really think that despite all the AI and everything else, we need well-trained human beings that are going to put ourselves in less risky of situations and less vulnerable situations. That's why I applaud organizations like Outthink, because Outthink comes at the human behavior of understanding human beings and then trying to help us as human beings, like we've talked a lot about today, understanding our strengths and weaknesses. How to be predictive in that, though, and knowing what's going to be coming at us. Where are the mistakes that we might make? How do we prevent ourselves from making those human mistakes before they happen so we don't end up back at that scenario? So I applaud those organizations like Outthink for the great work that they do in the innovation. But lastly, I'll say the way I would tie this all together, if you use the MGM resort hack that it turned out to be a phishing, so voice phishing attack with social engineering to get to the right people in the organization based on their LinkedIn profiles, got to them, spoke English really well, got the keys to the castle, used it to then get inside. That was a devastating cyber attack that was really just a human attack against an organization that cost hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yep.
But if that had happened at like a critical infrastructure agency, what scares me most and what keeps me up at night is the fact that ransomware has been really prevalent with criminals. So they're going to get into your systems and they're going to encrypt your data and request money to give it back. But what happens when that is not a criminal? What if it's a nation state? Or what if it's a hacktivist that gets in and says, I don't care about money. I don't want to give you back your data. I'm just going to burn the place to the ground. That's the scenario that keeps you up at night because there's no Bitcoin that you're going to be able to pay in your board meeting to say, hey, we can get our data back. We can't rebuild from backup. No, it's gone. That's what, so in order to prevent that, we need to start thinking worst case scenarios because you can hope for the best all day, but hope isn't a strategy. So you have to plan for the worst and work your way backwards. And it all comes back to the invest in your people. No organization has ever been strong with weak people working for it. No cyber resiliency has ever been strong with weak cyber warriors.